If you're ready to experience more peace and joy in your life, if you want to feel more comfortable in your own skin, and if you're ready to discover and expand on your energetic gifts and personal power, you're in the right place. So here's your host, Kelle Sparta.
Welcome back to Spirit Guides. I'm your host, Kelle Sparta, transformational shaman, spiritual coach, spiritual business coach. Today, we are going to be doing a guided meditation. So because this is a guided meditation, it is meant to be done as a meditation, which means you should not be driving or doing anything that requires your attention. You should be in a place where you can be still and quiet and allow yourself to go on the journey that I'm going to take you on. So find that space and we'll get started in just a second.
Today, our guided meditation is finding your power animal. So get yourself settled in a comfortable space. Close your eyes. And I want you to imagine in front of you, there is a tree. You're standing in a lightly wooded forest. There is sun dappling down around you. There is a light breeze. It's a very comfortable temperature. You can hear the sounds of birds and the sounds of the breeze playing through the leaves of the trees around you. Take a deep breath and relax. And in front of you is this beautiful oak tree. It's massive. It is so big that it is twice your size around. And as you're looking at it, you see a door begin to form in the oak tree. And that door is big enough for you to walk through. But before you open the door, I want you to notice, what does the door look like? What kind of door is it? What is it made out of? Does it have any windows? What's the handle on the door look like? Really take a good look at the door. This is the door to your lower world, the world in which we talk to and find our spirit guides, our animal guides. And so I want you to take a look at this door, and when you feel ready, put your hand on the handle and open the door. Inside the door, you're going to see a stairway or a slide or an elevator that will take you down into the lower world. Notice what it is that it is for you. This is your pathway into the lower world. It's a place where you can come over and over again to be able to have conversations with your guides, with your spirit animal. And so I want you to really pay attention to the pathway here. So whatever pathway is presented to you, go ahead and take that pathway down into the lower world. At the bottom, you will come out into the lower world, which is going to look very similar to the upper, to the middle world where you've just been. And you're going to come out of the tree and step into another forest. But it's the lighting's a little different. You're going to notice that the light has a different quality. And you're going to notice that things are just slightly different. They're very similar, but slightly different. Notice the differences from where you were to where you are now. This is what the lower world looks like to you. Now, while you are here, you're going to notice that you're going to have a tendency where we're looking for your spirit animal. And so you're going to feel a pull in a direction. So if you don't feel the pull in one direction or another, just walk forward, because you're going to be brought to your spirit animal as you walk. And so just wander where you feel like you want to go. Don't get up in your head about it. Just wander where you feel like you want to go, and you will be brought to your spirit animal. Take a few minutes and walk through and explore your lower world with the intention that your spirit animal will draw you to them. Now that your spirit animal has found you, now it's time to interact with your spirit animal. This power animal, and a spirit animal and a power animal are the same thing. It's okay. Your power animal, it provides you with the powers that they have, right? Your spirit animal provides you with guidance. It's the same thing. And now that you've found your animal, what you want to do is you want to have a conversation with them and ask them what they bring to you, how they're wanting to work with you, what they're asking from you. Just have a conversation and see what they tell you. And now say thank you to your spirit animal. Know that you can come here to visit them at any time, and know also that they may come to visit you in the middle world where you normally live. And make them welcome in those spaces. They may come in physical form as an actual animal. They may come in form of video or digital or print. They may show up in a variety of ways. So make them welcome and let them know that you will pay attention and notice when they're trying to get your attention. And now that you are complete with your spirit animal, go ahead and head back to your tree. Don't worry if you don't remember where it is. You will automatically be brought back to your tree if you intend to go there. Just wander until you find your tree. And your tree will show up probably faster than you walked away. The world does not operate in the same way in the lower world as it does in the upper or the middle. And so therefore, you will find your tree very quickly, and you won't even have to cross the exact same distance. It'll just suddenly be there. And then take the path back up to the middle world. Now, if you came down a slide, what you're going to find is when you open that door, the slide will change or it will reverse direction for you, and you will get on it and it'll bring you back up. So don't worry, you're going to be fine. And if you've found an elevator, press the button to the middle world. And if you found stairs, just walk back up the stairs. And when you come up and out of the tree into the middle world, you will find yourself standing in that lightly wooded forest one more time with the dappled sunlight and the sound of the breeze and the leaves and the birds. And you will feel the wonderful, perfect temperature. And you can smell the earth beneath your feet as you come out into that forest. And when you turn around, close your door, you will see that the door once again disappears into that oak tree. And it is once more just an oak tree in the forest. And now close your eyes and imagine yourself back in your space. Feel your feet. Feel the seat underneath you. Breathe in the air around you. Start to notice the sounds around you. Take a deep breath. Take another one. And one more. And now open your eyes, feeling fully awake and aligned and in your body and ready to take on your day, knowing that your spirit animal will be traveling with you from now on and that you may access their wisdom at any time that you choose. And that's all we have time for our Spirit Guides podcast this week. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week on Monday when we go back into Mystical Mondays. Have a great weekend. And don't forget, what you focus on is what expands, and what you intend is what you create. So choose wisely.
So that's it for today's episode of Spirit Guides Podcast. Head on over to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen and subscribe to the show. Every week, one lucky listener who subscribes and posts a review on iTunes will be entered into a drawing for a $10,000 value grand prize and a private reading with Kelle Sparta herself. Be sure to head on over to spiritguidespodcast.com and pick up a free copy of Kelle's gift and join us on the next episode.